Hi you guys, welcome one more time to my channel. We're gonna go ahead and craft this beautiful cup. I'm trying to make this video as sweet and short as possible, so let's get right into it. I recommend always using a cup cradle. This will help you to keep your cup in place, and you will see how I roll my wrap on the cup later on. It just makes it so much easier, you guys. And of course, you always want to make sure to wipe your cup with an alcohol cloth and wait until it fully dries, okay? Now let's go ahead and get this cup ready to be wrapped. In this case, I am using a UV DTF design, which is a permanent design that adheres to your cup. Durable, high quality, and it will stay on there, and it's waterproof. Make sure to always squeegee your design just like I did. That will help you during the transfer process. A weeding pen comes so handy, you guys. This helps you in the peeling process, and you will see how this is used right now. Always remove a small portion of the backing of the UV DTF with your scissors. This will help you in the lining process when you are about to wrap your cup. This way you prevent from applying the whole wrap at once. You just put like a bare corner of it while you are trying to make sure it fits properly. As you can see, I only removed a very small portion of it. That is like all you need to remove in the beginning, and you will see why. You then will go ahead and measure the wrap onto the cup. You want to make sure it is even, it's lined up, that it's not too at the top and it's not too at the bottom, that you want to put it right in the middle of the cup so it looks even from the top and the bottom. Once you make sure everything is correctly placed, you can now press down on the portion that you already removed the backing of. This is why it's so important to remove that small piece of plastic, you guys. Once that has been pressed down, you know your cup is going to be wrapped evenly. Of course, you still have to be really careful. Don't bend it too much to not crack your design, you guys. That is really important. And then you want to go ahead and peel back a little portion of it, and you're going to sit your cup onto the cradle once you have that not fully peeled, but a small portion peeled. And then you want to go ahead and roll it slowly and press firmly down. That way you're rolling and pressing at the same time down to make sure your design sticks to the cup properly. Now, after wrapping it, you want to make sure you use one of these squeegees and squeegee your cup all the way around. That way you make sure the design has been fully adhered to the cup, that there's no air bubbles. Of course, air bubbles, you gotta really make sure to not leave any of those air bubbles since the beginning, because that will ruin your cup, you guys. And then once one of these UV DTF has been fully placed on your cup, let me tell you, you cannot remove it. You have a ruined cup if that happens, and it will end up in your oopsie basket, and you're gonna have to sell it at a reduced price or just use it for yourself, you guys, because it will not be cute. Now let's go ahead and remove the plastic from the UV DTF, and you are going to start by lifting it up from a corner. Once you have that corner peeled, you guys, you want to make sure you are peeling to the side. Do not peel towards up, because this will cause you to peel back some of that design, you guys. So you want to make sure you are keeping it on the cup and you're peeling to the side, and slowly take your time and make sure you are keeping your eye on the design. If you see something lifting up, you want to go ahead and place it back down, press on it, and then peel slowly to the side. We have now completed the wrapping part of the cup. If you would like to learn how to decorate the lid, just go ahead and keep on watching this video, as I will teach you how to do that as well. Start by sanding your lid with a 220 grit sanding paper. Make sure you do this thoroughly. You do it on the top and on the sides of the lid. You then want to make sure you go ahead and dust off that lid. I like to use a microfiber cloth. You can use whatever you would like to use, but that's my preference. On this occasion, I'm actually using a Sharpie creative marker. This is an acrylic paint marker, you guys. I just like to do these once in a while. I prefer to use the regular acrylic paint and use a brush, but I could not find my brush, you guys. So we went and just used the creative marker for this time, and that's totally fine. Use whatever is your preferred method. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the resin portion. This is the Let's Resin. That is what I currently use. You always want to use extra fine glitter. This one, I found it at Walmart. They have a couple of different colors, you guys, and they work beautifully. You always want to use about a tablespoon of resin and approximately a teaspoon of glitter. You really have to, I don't have an exact sizing, you guys, but you really have to watch it. Don't overdo the glitter and don't overdo the resin. You want to balance it out, make sure it mixes smoothly, and it looks like this on the video. Just like I'm showing here on the video, that's kind of how your glitter has to look. You can't put too much because otherwise it won't dry properly and it will not spread evenly as well. Make sure you always use popsicle sticks. I get these at Hobby Lobby. They're very inexpensive, you guys, and those work beautifully to spread the resin on the lid. You gotta make sure you take your time. Right here on the video, it's completely sped up, you guys, but this does take time. You gotta make sure you spread it evenly. You then want to go ahead and use a mini torch, or in this case I'm using just a regular lighter to remove the bubbles from the resin. And then you go ahead and cure it with your UV lamp for 60 seconds. Once it's fully dried, you're going to go ahead and put that final UV resin layer. You're going to spread it evenly with your popsicle stick. And once that's fully spreaded on the lid and it looks even, you're going to pop those bubbles one more time, just like the first time. Once you are done popping the bubbles, make sure you go ahead and cure it with the UV lamp again. Make sure it cures completely. If it needs 2 rounds, make sure you go ahead and put it another minute in there, okay? And it has completely dried. It is very shiny and gorgeous, you guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and put some rhinestones on the lid, and these rhinestones will go on the edge. I use liquid fusion glue. It is very heavy duty. Rhinestones do not fall off, you guys. These rhinestones are 5 mm size. These are resin rhinestones. If you want to use glass, that same size is a 20 SS. Liquid fusion gives you enough time to work with it. It does not dry immediately, you guys. Once you're done installing all of the rhinestones on your lid, make sure you let it cure for about 24 hours. And this is pretty much the whole process, you guys. If you're a small business owner and just wants to add a new product to your shop, this is an option. This is something very simple, easy. Or if you're just a crafty mama that just wants to learn new skills, I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you.